Hi guys, my name is Megan and so I've got my November wrap up for you. Alright, so November has been a month. There's been a lot going on this month. Alright, before we dive into the books that I read this month, just a little heads up, there will not be a video on Friday because it's the day after Thanksgiving and I usually take a little break after Thanksgiving, but I will have my TBR for December up on the next posting day, so just have a really good Thanksgiving break and let's go ahead and dive into all the books that I read this month. Alright, so the first book that I finished this month was Sunshine. This was a really great way just to be like a distraction from the dumpster fire that was the election this year. So it's just a really great, fun, urban fantasy world that I'm really excited to dive into because Ian Lindsay is one of my favorite authors and Kiki Clark is an author that I've been wanting to explore their work. And them writing this together was really fun. And this first one was so good. It follows a siren and a hellhound and this was so good. This got 4.5 out of 5 stars. I would highly recommend this series so far. It's really good. And I believe the second book will be out by the time this video goes up, I think, or maybe early December, I think. Next up, I finished Vespertine. This was such a good way to end like scary season and just, it has all the fall vibes, and Artemisia and the Revenant in this were just so good together. The bantering, the arguing, the poking at each other, and just irritate each other to no end, and I loved it. And this was just such a perfect this was just a perfect fantasy book for fall, and it's one that I would highly recommend checking out if you haven't already. This got a 5 out of 5 stars, and I would highly recommend. Next up, I finished Given Volume 2. This was a really emotional volume because you get to see more background for Mafuyu, who is the bassist or guitarist, I forget, for this little garage band, and like they had their first show, but like you get to deep dive into his past a little bit, and I was not expecting for the things that happen in this book to happen, but like I really enjoyed it. This got a 4 out of 5 stars, and I'm really looking forward to getting the next one. So next up, I finished Bone to Pick. This is the second novella in the Sunday Brothers series. This is also my last Sunday Brother book in like the main Sunday Brothers series, and it was following Porter as he got drunk and went to give a professor of his a piece of his mind for failing him in his class, and they happened to get snowed in together, and also Porter maybe kind of has a little bit of a crush on this teacher, and like shenanigans happen, feelings happen, things happen. It was really fun, and like it was a perfect kickoff to like the holiday reading season. This got a 4 out of 5 stars, and the Sunday Brothers series is one that I would highly recommend. And then we're on to the books that I'm currently reading as of filming this video, the first of which is the Sunshine Court. This is a reread. This is honestly one of my favorite books of the year, and doing the reread this time in the physical version versus the ebook, because the second book was supposed to be coming out sometime in December, but it looks like that might be pushed back a little bit. This one I just needed to reread it because it's one of my favorites, and I really needed some more time with this book. So this one is still honestly a 5-star read, even though I'm only about 120 pages in. Still 5-star read. So the next book that I'm currently reading as of filming of this video is You Can Count on Me. This is the second book in the Christmas Daddy series, first of which is this book right up here, and I've loved it. And so far this is a perfect Christmassy, Hallmarky vibe, and I love it so far. And then I do have one more book that I'm still planning to get in for the month, and that is going to be my other manga, The Dragon's Betrothed Volume 2. This is following Shiharu, who is a writer who's having some like writer's block. He moved back to his hometown, and he finds out that he's been betrothed to a local water spirit who is a dragon, and shenanigans happen. So I'm here for it. This one is also very much not for those under 18. Alright, so those are all the books that I read in November. My favorite books probably were Vespertine and Sunshine Court. Even though Sunshine Court is a reread, still one of my favorite books of the year. What was your favorite book that you read this month? Let me know down below. If you guys like this video, don't forget the like button. If you haven't already but would like to, go and hit the subscribe button. And if you'd like to follow me on social media for more book stuff, check out the links down below. Alrighty, bye guys.